approve.
I have a motion from Mr. Kim. A second?
Second.
A second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Motion carries. All right, we'll go to our first case, case number 2023-08V. Consider the approval of the request by Oscar Rico owner for a variance from section 14-7-6E of the City of Odessa zoning ordinance to allow an addition to an existing structure, existing enclosed garage, to be built at 17 feet, front yard back setback instead of the required 25 feet, front yard back setback in a single-family estate SFE zoning district, lot 13, block 1, Country Club North, 3201 Bainbridge Drive.
Good morning. The property involved in this request is located at 3201 Bainbridge Drive. The site is currently zoned single-family estate and is occupied by a single-family residence. The property is surrounded by residential development to the north, south, east, and west. There were 18 notices sent to return, 2 approved, and 0 protests. The applicant is Oscar Rico, owner, and the purpose of the request is for a variance to allow an addition to an existing structure. An existing enclosed garage exists. There is an enclosed garage that already exists, and the structure is to be built 17 feet instead of the required 25 feet front yard setback. In order to allow the addition 8 feet forward on the 25-foot front yard setback, the applicant is requesting a variance from section 14-7-6 of the City of Odessa zoning ordinance. Section 14-7-6E, front yard, indicates where lots have double frontage running through the front one street to another, a required front yard shall be provided on both streets unless the building line for accessory buildings has been established along one frontage on the plat or by ordinance, in which event only one required front yard need be observed. Currently, the plat has indicates two front yards, which are 25 feet. There is an exhibit that indicates the plat. I don't have it with me, and I do apologize for that, but it does show that 25-foot setback on both Bainbridge and the other street as well. The following criteria as outlined in the zoning ordinance are to be used by the Board of Adjustment in evaluating variance requests. The burden of proof in meeting each of these criteria is upon the applicant. The variance request is not contrary to the public interest. Special conditions exist for the applicant that do not generally exist for others. A literal enforcement of the ordinance will result in unnecessary hardship, and the spirit of the zoning ordinance is observed and substantial justice is done. Staff analysis of this request is the applicant's request to reduce the front yard to 17 feet instead of the required 25 feet front yard setback will not create any hazards or hardships to the surrounding properties, to light, air, or open space. Low traffic volume in this residential street should not be a hindrance. With this in mind, planning staff has no objections to this request as presented. Should the board choose to approve this request, the planning staff would recommend adoption of the following condition. No additional structures or additions may be placed within the 25-foot front yard setback. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions? The city? Now we open this part of the meeting for the public. Do you have anybody to speak for or against? Please step forward.
Is this our property owner?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Welcome.
Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Yes, my name is Oscar Rico. My address is, what was it? 3201 Bainbridge Drive. I recently purchased that house, and the reason we want to extend it is because it's too small. I guess people that remodel or constructed the house had a small car, so that's why we wanted to kind of extend it.
Okay. Questions?
I don't have any questions.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
We close this portion of the meeting to the public. Discussion? Questions?
No, I'll move to accept.
Second. Okay.
Okay.
Kaylee can second.
Move to accept as recommended by the city.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any objections? Motion carries. If there's anything else on the agenda, we adjourn.